smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, one word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah. What's good, Jeff? What's new, man?
Me already?
Yep, absolutely. I've been home all day.
No, you haven't.
I need to know how.
What did you do today? How about we do that? Everybody knows I work. All right? Yeah. Everybody knows I work. What did you do today, sir? How did you spend your day?
What did I do? First thing I did when I woke up, I went to the psychiatrist. Or psychiatrist or psychologist? What? One of them. The people who ask you intimate, personal questions. Spooky ass.
How intimate we talking?
Man, I don't know. This guy knows a lot about me that, you might know.
Sensational.
I don't know. Maybe some things you might not. No. I'm pretty sure I've told you everything. Or have I, Jeff? Or have I? But pretty much, I was just getting screened for my ADHD. And he just pretty much asked me like a series of questions. And like, I kind of figured.
Smoke!
Smoke! Yes, sir.
Made it on first, you know what that means? She didn't get a notification.
Bald heads in the chat. I think she turns off notifications if we like miss a day or something.
Okay. I got you. But I went ahead and sent her.
Yeah, bald heads in the chat. We
Yeah.
love it. Bald head.
So
himself.
hopefully that helps out good. But go ahead, what were you saying?
Yeah, so pretty much dude was like, just asked me a list of questions, and he kind of said something that I never really thought about.
Like what?
Like, he's like, do you want further screening for bipolar disorder? I'm like, why? He's like, well, because, some ADHD symptoms overlap with bipolar disorder, but you don't fall, you're not checking off a lot of the boxes,
Uh-huh.
But if you do want to further screen, and
You just like cutting people off.
bruh, he asked me some crazy questions. Well, but that's the
shit.
thing, though. Like, I subconsciously knew, but like, I just needed a professional to tell me, like, to verify it. You feel me? So it's like, of course, the whole cutting people off, the whole constantly fidgeting, constantly can't, sit in place, stay in one place.
Yeah, like I saw the indoor cam kept.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I said, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no, I was perfectly fine. It was
You
just
keep moving
like
back and forth.
right. I just have to move around. That's why with my job, it's just easier to just get all the energy out. And by the end of the day, I'm fucking cooked.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like on my days off, I have to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I can't. And some days I just want to not do anything.
I feel it.
So like that just kind of hit a checkbox.
No, that's good. That was one of the things that you wanted to take care of because
Absolutely, I was not fun to get into my.
it's not like you're gonna lose all the knowledge.
Yeah, my midlife. I just didn't want it to change me.
Gotcha.
Like I just didn't want it to change me because like, okay, I'm not gonna say I've gotten by. Like, of course, I'm pretty sure my life would have been completely different if I was medicated from a younger age. But
You wouldn't be you.
right, you see what I'm saying? Like all the things I had to learn to manage, and I hate using the word cope because I'm not like coping feels like victimhood. You know what I'm saying? But like all the things I used to manage.
Oh, that was perfect.
All the things that I've used to manage, like I don't even want to say the symptoms because like now I know they're symptoms, but I guess all the things I've used to make my life easier because I knew, okay, something's off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I feel like that's made me better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's good, man. That's
So
good.
like I'm glad I know everything I know now.
Mhm.
Now I'm just going to regulate my hyperactivity, and it sucks that I'm now more active because now I have more energy.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
But isn't it good that now? that
yes
you're more
and no,
active?
because like when I was bigger, like even though I was like I still had that, I was bigger though. Like I was lazy. Like I didn't really want to. But
Mhm.
now that I have all this infinite energy,
Mhm.
I can run for miles. I can.
But that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. That's good.
That's not good. Sometimes I just want to bum. I want to be a potato. I want
Yeah.
to just be a vegetable.
No, I get that part of it, but the big part is not the good part.
It does mentally take a toll when you can't sit still.
Well, hopefully this helps.
Like it's not like a byproduct. Like I don't realize I'm always moving. I do realize I'm always moving. Like even when I'm on camera, like I'm never sitting still.
Yeah, but we're ones that use our hand and do all that stuff.
Right,
when
but
we when
look
we
at how
talk.
still you can sit.
Mm.
I've fidgeted like 30 fucking times in this entire thing.
Nah, I feel it. I'm
You
gonna be
feel what
I'm
I'm
gonna be
saying?
monitoring that shit too to make sure.
Well, I don't know. Like
We'll see.
dude prescribed me this crazy ass name. I'm not gonna say Adderall or Vyvanse. It's the clinical
The clinical
name.
term for it.
Yeah, let me pull that up. That's crazy. I gotta verify. What do you mean? Oops.
Yeah.
Methylphenidate. Methylphenidate.
Methyl.
That don't sound like nothing I've ever heard of. So, who is this?
I don't know. Sounds like a bot.
It could be. It most likely is. Hey, I'm a single father and a verified Kick and Twitch streamer. Getting to know rich people, make friends. Down. My Discord name, Turgu Tuck. Huh. I don't know. If you could respond with a non-paragraph,
Non-bot
bot-like
answer.
comment, I'll believe that you're a real person. But until then, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know all that. That's crazy work.
Yeah, it's crazy word.
Bro wrote me a letter. What the heck? Don't do that. Don't do that. What the heck? Oh man. But yeah, so like dude was just pretty much telling me everything. He's like, yo, this is an addictive substance, so you got to be careful.
So just be careful. No, I got you.
Especially when you're fucking around with dopamine receptors and shit like that.
Mhm.
You know? So
Well, you're a responsible adult, so
I'm responsible because of all the irresponsible decisions. I
yeah,
made.
exactly.
Through punishment,
Yeah,
reality, and punishment.
yeah.
What
You just don't want to put yourself in that position.
That's how I learn. This is how I win. That's how I learned. I learned a lot. Now I have foresight. Like, hey, I've seen that before.
Oh, I just realized the chats aren't on the screen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's on the other screen.
Oh, they're tiny. Why are they tiny?
Is it super tiny?
Yeah, they look tiny here.
Holy biscuits.
Why are they tiny? What?
Yo,
Hold on.
What?
Let me fix the chat. What's going on? Why are you tiny, chat?
Is it tiny on the... And then you just flip.
Yeah,
it.
I wonder why it's doing that. Hold on. Let me see if I could appearance.
Too much lighting in the background. We find
No. Like, it's big here, pause. But like on this
Hard
side.
pause.
Ooh, spooky word. Hold on. All right, maybe I could apply the settings there. I think I know what it is.
I get it now.
Ah, look at that.
I get it now.
I get it now. Yeah, we gotta figure something out about or maybe we should change the chat color, right?
Oh, like so people can see it because of the blue background. Well, not the blue background.
White. We love the color white. I don't know what's going on.
It changes, but it's
Maybe I should put it over me.
Oh, like on your black shirt.
Yeah. That's all over. Pause. Let me stop. Let me stop myself.
I can't live my life.
Right here?
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Awesome. Yeah.
But other than that, man, what else did you do today after the...
Ooh, I finally planted the flamboyant tree.
Just working
that
on
made me
his
really
garden.
happy. That made me really happy.
Yeah, working on his garden.
What was it? I dug like a 3 foot wide hole. Dug it 4 feet deep. And then I just loaded it up with soil. Soil and some like nice red clay. And then of course got the sprinkler system going. It's been going all day. But it did well enough to survive those 2 back-to-back heat waves that we had.
Yeah, man. I noticed that. So you were just testing it to see if it could.
Uh-huh.
And since it could, then that's when you would start.
Plant it into the ground.
Plant
And
it in the ground.
and it's doing this weird thing, right? Where I'm going to call it the stem, but it's really going to be the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
So like where as I guess, I don't know why I decided to do this, or maybe it's how the seed sprouted, but the trunk coils before
cool.
it starts to go up straight. So hopefully it grows and it
In the
keeps
coil.
that that
that's
coil.
gonna be cool.
So that's gonna be real. It's gonna look like some fucking like wisteria type shit, like fucking
No, that's badass.
some mythical type shit, bro. So
That's badass,
that's gonna
dude.
be awesome.
No, it's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see that.
But that's and then I took a fat ass nap. Yep.
You were tired.
Yeah, I was exhausted. I think I was just catching up on sleep from the weekend and stuff like that.
You did a double route, right?
Double route and then
Couple rescues.
yep.
Okay.
Yep,
That's what's up, man.
That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad, but caught up on some sleep. Pretty much chilled with Bruce. I did not realize I let Bruce into my room last night.
Yeah, I heard you say, "Oh," and then you're like, "Bruce, scoot over," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, he's not gonna kick him out."
Yeah,
I was literally waiting this morning for you to kick him out, but you didn't even kick him out. You're just like, "Oh!"
I was on autopilot. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, he scared the fuck out of me. But that I don't remember though.
Yeah, because I literally heard you yell, "Oh!" and then you're like, "Bruce, scoot over," and then you went to sleep, bro. I was like, "Oh shit." I was expecting you to kick Bruce out.
And then I woke up and he's like, his head is like right under my freaking rib cage. I'm like, what the hell? When did you, what? And then I just woke up and then, started my day, I guess.
Yeah, bro. That's how he is. But that's why I put the pillows. When you put the pillows, he knows that he can't get near you. But if you have no pillows, then he's saying
Right.
you don't care about boundaries, and I'm just going to.
What?
But then again, you're always somebody that's cold, so that doesn't
You
matter.
read my mind. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was about to say. I was like, hey, I wasn't freezing this
Yeah, so
morning.
he'll keep you warm during the winter. That's the only time I'll actually let him lay by me because I know he'll keep me warm, even with the thick blanket. It doesn't work because sometimes it'll still be cold. So
Welcome back, Professor Smoke. Welcome back. Are you in class right now? Good looks on the info. Oh yeah, dude,
happened?
absolutely. Yeah, dude, finally.
What
We're
happened?
finally phasing out of the woke shit, man.
oh yeah. They
YouTube's finally loosening up, bro.
Yeah, they push back the whole you have
you
to
can't use profanity
within the
first 7 seconds.
7 seconds of all that.
Boy,
Yeah.
Smoke gonna come out guns blazing. What?
He's all like,
What? Just
these
go
nuts.
crazy.
Oh man.
Smoke's gonna go crazy, bro.
No, that's crazy, bro. No, but that's awesome, man. Like they're finally starting to roll back on certain things that they do.
It's crazy work. I haven't watched TV all day. I did not turn the TV on.
So after
one time.
your appointment, you were just thinking.
Yeah, but like,
I think that's what it
no,
was.
but I wasn't really thinking that deep. Like I was zen as fuck.
It probably felt like you were thinking the thoughts of the thing.
I promise you, I wasn't thinking any deep thoughts. Like I was just zen, dude. I was just like, all right, let me just do this garden, and I was just thinking like now. I think that's the first time I was actually like present in a while. Like I was, you see what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about. I wasn't like, oh, I wonder what Jeff's doing. I wonder what Mom's doing. I wonder what's happening at work. I wonder what's da da da. I wonder what's happening on TV or what's on the news or.
Yeah.
I was present. I was like, I'm gonna do this garden.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
different, bro.
Like I was here, and then I was like, I'm gonna eat some waffles. And I ate some waffles. But at no point in time was I thinking outside of me or outside
You
of.
weren't thinking. You were just
Right, and then
sometimes your brain could just go blank.
I
and
love
just
that.
like-
That's
I love that, man.
I love that.
That's
bro.
that's an amazing.
And then I let the
skill.
machine just go on standby mode.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually like that picture I showed you earlier today. I saw it on Twitter, but I think I can find it here. Most detailed picture. Oh yeah.
standby mode.
Oh yeah. Let us see.
Let us not speak of this.
Lettuce. Lettuce, tomato. Let's see.
Crazy word.
You already know. Crazy word. Can't go
No, I
wrong with
think
it.
we're about to leave the 200 threshold on our hours. About to enter 300.
Wow! Amazing!
Is that a cell?
This is the that's the image I sent you earlier today, sir.
Gotcha.
Let me see if I can bring it up for
The
the Phocians.
What Smoke says, I don't have to censor a lot of things anymore. It's over. We're gonna grow even more. It's
Yes, sir, Mr. Smoke! Professor Smoke. Also, I'm gonna start calling Professor Smoke because he educate.
educating.
He educate. Professor Smoke. Dr. Smoke. Yeah, here we go. Let's wham. This image dropped 2022, but it's the most detailed image of a cell. Of a cell.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sir, these are machines. This is why I always tell you we are the most complete. This is the powerhouse right here. We are the most complete machine ever.
That can never be copied.
You can't replicate this.
Mm-mm.
That's why it's like when motherfuckers are like, "Oh, look at the robotics! It's so advanced and blah blah blah." It's not doing this.
No, it's not.
It's not doing this. Remember, this is a bunch of dead things.
Yeah.
This is all code.
Made from the same thing that universe.
This is all code. You can't program. Well, you can, but not the way that it's doing it. You can make an approximation, a computer.
Yeah.
But this is
you
different.
try to copy it as close as possible.
As close as possible. But this came from, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers will, don't get me wrong, evolution is real. I'm not going to dispute that. But like, I'm talking about the genesis of it all.
You got to tell
The genesis of it all,
got
bro.
a message from Xander Flux. Xander Flux.
Zandy Flux, vibing with your stream gang. Got friends who'll love to join next time. Add me on Discord. What you searching for, sir? What you searching for? You look like you was about to tap a button. What the fuck? Did you get lost, sir?
Oh man, bro, I don't know what the fuck just happened, bro. I just had an
disconnected.
out of body experience for a second.
That's hilarious. Someone responded with Roller Coaster Tycoon. They said this looks like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Hold the fuck on. Hold on.
On what? On
Hold on.
On what? Which one? Which platform?
Hold on. They just did like a side by side image. They just said it looks like a still shot, a still frame from Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh my god! Yeah, they're right.
I'm fucking dead. Yo, that's crazy.
Who said that? Who said that?
No, it was a comment. I was on the tweet.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, on
I was
Twitter.
on the tweet. Right. I don't trust opening comments on here. Absolutely not.
Shit. I didn't know we were live on Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely not. What the fuck? No, that's actually crazy. Yeah, they said there's some Dr. Seuss shit, Jeff. Seriously.
Oh,
seriously, man. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Like, you look at something like this, right?
No, at first I thought it was a city, and then I was like, no, that looks like a cell. That looks like that looks like the map to the human genome.
Like, you look at this shit. Oh, I'm zooming out. That's what I'm doing. Oh, brother. How do I put image? There we go. Yeah, like you're looking at something like, come on, Jeff.
Yeah, that's
come on, man. We're the aliens, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck we looking for? That's what I'm saying. What are we looking for, Jeff? These are all inorganic, like chains of proteins and metals and.
No, I feel it, bro.
It's a bunch of dead things, dude.
I feel it.
And then we get amazed by robots. That's why I wish we had went this route. I felt like we would have advanced so much farther.
Oh yeah, for sure. To be able to evolve.
Right, this route instead of the technocrat shit. I fucking hate it, bro. I fucking hate it. I feel like we would have learned so much more about the universe by looking within ourselves.
No, I feel it.
Than by trying to expand out there. Like, that's insane, dude.
Well, look at our biggest issue now. We still don't know what's in our ocean, and every time we discover something new, we're like, "Oh my god,
right,
it's alien!" And
like,
it's like, nah, bro.
Like, imagine if we could mimic the same processes of turning inorganic material into. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like, you look at a tardigrade, and this thing can
the indestructible tardigrade.
You see what I'm saying? It can consume everything. Almost any material.
Breathe in space.
Like, there's bacteria that consumes plastics. Like the guy who, you know what I'm saying, who turned plastic into fuel or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's, come on, bro.
Where's he at now?
Like, I'm not an expert in this shit, but it's just, I look at this and I'm like, I feel like we're doing everything wrong. I feel like we're doing everything wrong. How is Neuralink gonna take us here?
No, I feel it.
You know? How is cyborg shit going to take us here? It's not.
It's not. It's not. No, I agree with you. It's not.
It's not. That's a spooky word.
They got a message
Spooky word.
from Smoke.
I got tests scheduled for September 2nd.
Yeah, he said he failed the math test by 2 points.
2 points. Nothing of what I was taught was on the test. Nothing of what I learned since.
Hey man, if you can remember what you took on the test, just focus on those.
Right. And honestly, I would study with concept videos. Just watch videos that break it down in its most basic concept. Because it's like with me and Jeff, there's certain things Jeff won't understand unless I combine it with a movie or something.
Yep. Everything science he has to combine with a movie. Or he'll explain it to me and then a movie will pop up in my head that I watched
and then
that will make sense.
Right.
Yeah. So for me science has to be explained in movie references.
Right. That's why sometimes like if you can't get it from the book or the way they're explaining it, find concepts.
Yeah.
Where they break it down into its most basic form, its most rudimentary function. Oh, facts. Okay, that's exactly what I'm doing. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I agree,
sir.
bro.
Yeah.
I agree, bro.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never going to discourage anyone from finding or understanding something. But yeah, I think this was one of the things I was thinking about today too.
What?
Like I saw this image earlier today. I'm like, that's crazy.
This is us.
This is us. And there's billions of these doing this.
Yeah. And dying every day.
Regenerating, rewriting, printing, keeping you alive without you telling it to. Without you even thinking about it.
It's just doing it.
It is a machine, a vessel outside of your consciousness.
It's like you moving your hand without thinking about moving your hand.
You see what I'm saying? Right. I'm not thinking about doing this shit. I'm not saying, hey, hand, move this to explain or express my fucking point. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hate this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. I hate it, you know? Like, if there is no God, like, there is a creator. You know what I'm saying? There is
the grand designer.
a designer. Like, bruh, you can't tell me, bro. You can't tell me, bro. You can't tell me. Argue with a brick wall. I'm the brick wall because I'm not changing my stance, bro.
Nope.
You can't tell me a void of infinite nothing, of infinitely dense nothing, of just, that's insane. You can't tell me that.
Oh, yeah, plug. You got excited with your hand movements.
Yeah. Man. There we go.
Not just changing Christmas colors. Oh, man.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. I don't know. Smoke says they didn't teach any of this stuff that was on the test. That's the issue. Do you at least... Now, do they let you review the test? What I would do is...
But that's what I'm saying. Remember, if they don't let you review it, remember what you did on the test, and then after that, use that to study.
Right, because like that's
it's going to be the same thing.
Just different.
Yeah, they're probably just going to configure the
because it's the same concept. They're just trying to make sure you understand the concept rather than the problems.
Yeah.
But right, yeah. Whatever questions you got wrong, if you're able to review the test, screenshot them or copy them or something like that, and then find other examples or review the chapter of that concept.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Or, you know, if you want, just send me like a screenshot of something you don't understand, and then I'll find a resource or, you know, see what I could do. But yeah, sir. This is one of the things.
It's got you thinking.
Yeah. It's got me thinking. Especially like, you know, with the botany and stuff, you know, the gardening. Like I'm observing these plants grow and
change.
Like, right. Me just changing different things in their environment and how they adapt. Oh, there's no soil, you know, or it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Life.
Right. It's just amazing.
Lifing.
See, and these are where, like, you know, the transport, you know, portals where whatever's on the outside passes through. This is how whatever's on the outside enters the cell through these. But of course, these things are like inspecting the shit. Just you
That's
know,
why the best videos to watch is Kurzgesagt.
Kurzgesagt.
Because they actually
what
they'll break it down.
What in pandemic days, bro?
Yeah.
Shit had me on some existential shit, bro. That's when Kurzgesagt was really
Because they'll
going
break
crazy.
it down and kind of talk to you
Uh-huh.
about what it is and how it works and all that stuff like that. Buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage. Oh, this is a digital representation of an animal cell, not an actual image, nor does it involve a human cell. Let's see if we could find a real one.
Catherine!
Really? Really? Catherine! Yeah! Absolutely. Oh, man. Welcome.
Looks like she made it.
She made it. Yeah.
Looks like she made it.
Yeah, absolutely. Red flag in the chat. Do we have red flag emojis?
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I think it's just part of your regular.
Red flags in the chat. See, but
There you go. I got you.
that's a crazy word. Crazy work. But yeah, I'm off that, sir.
Okay. All right.
What's new with you?
Well, I mean, hi, sorry I'm late. I was talking to my moms.
Oh, no worries.
No, you're good.
No worries.
You're good. We can either talk about the Superman movie we went to see last week,
We did go see the Super
or we watched a little bit of the new season of Love, Death, and Robots yesterday.
We did. Yeah. Let's start with Superman.
Yeah.
Start with
The alien from another planet. So, you know how we've been kind of
Smoke says they have 6 version of the test, bro. Just so happened to get the hardest test because what the fuck is 2x plus 7b equals 7z? Find what k equals.
Make it make sense. My
You
God.
what?
Oh man, let me play the. It's okay, buddy. You got till September 2nd to be ready again.
Dead.
You gotta learn this math. The math ain't gonna math if you don't math it.
No.
And then what did CC say?
CC says, Smoke, I have a learning disability in math, so I can't.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Jeff is showing his shoulders. Gee, that is wild.
Who?
I'm starting to think I do as well. Jeff, you showing your shoulders?
You're showing your shoulders too.
Shrug them hoes, bro. Shrug your shoulders. Give me a shoulder shrug.
Trying to show my
Trapezius.
my GG tattoos.
Trapeziuses. What the fuck? Yeah. Call that nigga Mount Olympic.
Oh man, who you talking about, CC? Me or my brother? Was it? What did Smoke say?
I'm starting to think I do as well. Bald head Jeff never showed his shoulder. Right, that's what I'm saying. You gotta give him a little
Oh
shrug.
shit!
A little shoulder roll.
I'm sorry to disappoint. It doesn't jiggle.
I'm dead. You're not real. You're not real.
Oh man! What?
All right, so let's get into
She
this.
said she stopped talking about you. She sent me a text message. Oh,
Keep playing
man.
bald head. I'll get someone to plunge your scalp.
Oh my God, bro. The light is not helping. Oh my God. Oh man, she's like, bro, what the fuck? You did not just do that.
That's immediately what I think about when you said that.
Oh
That's
man.
immediately
Bro.
what I thought about when you said that. Don't make this nigga plunge your scalp, Jeff.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
No more showing shoulders for you. What did I do? Don't show my shoulders? Jeff, I've been banned from showing my shoulders. Damn, it's like that, bro.
You have to wear the fucking shoulder pads.
I thought you were talking about those little scarves that people put over their shoulders.
A scarf?
That's what I said.
You said those little scarves.
Yeah.
Like it was like a scarf.
Exactly.
But it's a scarf.
Yeah. Scarf ain't scarf.
You know them, it's like those cars people drive?
Yeah. Yeah. Wee.
I'm dead. Like, what do you think of the story? Oh, are we planning a story time?
Well, remember they're coming for the Halloween episode, so they're kind of trying to figure out what they're gonna do. But no, yeah. So we went to see Superman last Thursday, which is why we didn't do an episode. We kind of let everybody know Tuesday when we did our Sincerely CC episode on Tuesday, basically saying that we would be back. Basically talking about how we'll be back Tuesday to kind of have a discussion about the conversation, because there's a big controversy going online about the film. Go ahead, bro.
Cece says, are you talking about a wrap or a shawl?
A shawl.
A shawl.
A shawl.
Probably.
Well,
like the old lady.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna cover
Okay.
my shoulders are shouldering too much, so I gotta cover.
Okay, I got you. A shawl.
Yeah.
Let me Google that. Shawl.
So, yeah. So apparently there's and you.
It is a shawl.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I gotta cover my shoulders with a shawl because she don't want to see.
Don't they be wearing them in like the Tomb Raider games and shit? Every time they're in like a desert scene, like in the desert.
Yeah.
Or she's raiding tombs.
Yeah, and your episode's still climbing too.
Yeah, they love you, Cece.
Yeah, they do. Yep, they love you. 2.5 at climbing.
Yeah, so people were talking shit about the Superman movie, man. Why?
Yeah. So my thing, the thing was.
Be honest. We ain't sugarcoating shit.
No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Well, the thing is, they kept comparing the Superman movie to the Man of Steel movie that came out 2013, and the only reason why I wouldn't compare it, just like any other, and I think the reason why a lot of people were trying to compare is because Superman's this Boy Scout, this good all,
Goody Woody,
John Doe that's perfect and all that stuff like that. And I think James Gunn actually captured the image of that in this film, and I think he was trying to go towards that direction, because when I was the film reminded me of Superman Adventures from 1996.
Right, the WB.
Yeah, the WB, the WB
the
Superman
kids
Adventures.
WB.
Yeah. So that's what it reminded me of, and it even to the point where, I mean, which I'll a little spoiler, he saved the squirrel from getting squished.
He saved the fucking squirrel.
He saved the.
See, and I said this to you. He didn't try to do everything. He did what he could.
Yes.
And
that's what I liked. Like, and the fact that he cared, because it's like the first thing people will throw. And what's up?
Sorry, finish.
Go ahead.
Did they keep the can at the head throwing scene?
Yeah.
So as
soon as he found out what his parents
no, like when he flinched.
No, they took it out.
Okay.
They took it out.
Okay.
So that was the controversy, which is why James Gunn actually went back in and reshot it, and it's like, okay, why would you flinch? But then the argument on the internet was, well, he's trying to be more human, but the other argument is, well, he's an alien. He's
an alien.
So why would he flinch?
That means he's faking.
Exactly. So why would you fake the flinch? But no, he captured the essence of Superman. You get what I'm saying? So, and I will never throw shade to Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. I got it.
I like all the Superman.
Yeah, I love every iteration. I hate Superman, but I love watching.
You hate Superman.
But I love watching.
You really hate. That's a crazy statement. I don't think you hate Superman.
I don't think I do.
As
either.
opposed to Batman, I don't think you hate.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
that's a crazy. That's a strong word.
I think they go. I dislike. I strongly.
That's a strong. That nigga said, "Hey, he threw that shit crazy.
Nah, I'm
I
joking.
got Little Caesars pizza.
I'm
nigga.
joking, guys. I'm joking. Because if I did, I wouldn't have bought his films. But no, it was a really good movie. And I had no. It's always going to have its problems. It's never going to be as perfect because the first thing that came to mind was Brandon Routh's Superman in the was it the mid 2000s or the early 2000s, 2006.
2006. That's mid 2000s.
Yeah. So 2006, where everybody hated the Brandon Routh Superman, and now it's like a cult classic.
Excuse me.
And then you and I were watching this, and we're like, "Whoa, why did people dislike the film? Like he captured the essence of
Because
Superman."
we were bots and we ate up the bullshit.
Yeah. So
And you remember we were entering the Edgelord era.
yes, and then and that's and I think that's and I think that was the biggest issue with
And that's when New 52 was starting to happen. They wanted Superman to be some god. Some deal. Why you always want to worship some fucking mortal god? Like y'all losers.
Yeah, so
what the fuck? All right, we'll go ahead.
Yeah. So and essentially what we were told was the only reason why they chose Brandon Routh was because he looked so much to Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. He filled that aesthetic, that role.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there was nothing wrong with it.
There wasn't.
What was the premise? He went to his planet to go see if Krypton was still alive.
Yep.
And during that time, the bad guys took over.
Yep.
So
where Superman, and to me that's the thing. It's like, bro, he was never there before. You figured out your own problems, but then you got so comfortable with him being there, you didn't know how to figure out your problems by yourself. But when he leaves, you try to blame him for leaving, for not figuring out your problems that you always figured out when he wasn't there.
Right. Honestly, I think that Lex Luthor was a pretty good Lex Luthor.
He was.
That was a really
Till
his evil plan.
Till he found out he was a kitty diddler.
Oh, that was him.
Because he was in the House of Cards, and then they took him out the final season.
That's tough.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
Yeah, there's pictures from
what a stain.
The man's island.
Damn.
That shall not be named.
What a stain. But as the villain,
he was
in terms
good.
of the villain Lex Luthor and that Superman, Brandon Roth Superman. It was a similar premise as to
this one. Yeah,
but I like Brandon Roth.
This one was egotistical. He really wanted his.
It was like comic booky.
That's what.
Like he went about his evil plan in a comic book way.
Yeah.
But like with Brandon Roth Superman, it was the same idea.
Yeah, it was. But
Brandon Roth was like,
he didn't use kryptonite to create a land and all that stuff like that. He did
that was genius.
That was.
I'm gonna create a country that Superman can't even land in.
Exactly. So he's like, oh yeah, real estate here. We're gonna put the high rise over there. We're gonna put this over here. But
no, I'm talking about Brandon Roth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Remember when they landed with the helicopter on the
crazy
rock.
Right.
He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna put real estate because he was explaining his evil plan to
Lois. He was
Lois.
also that whole manic, right, crazy.
So he was explaining his evil plan to Lois, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna put high rise over here. We're gonna put real estate here, and then he tried to name it after himself, like almost every Lex always does.
I'm dead. But I'm dead, bro. But honestly, every Superman is a good Superman movie.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue, and when Henry Cavill came in, I didn't have an issue with the Superman. I loved the take that they used, the fact that all of them were predestined to do something. There was no natural birth. That was different from even the Christopher Reeve one, because that's not how it really went.
Right.
It wasn't a skull that predetermined what child was supposed to do what.
Like I said, they took that whole deity type thing.
And I agree.
That's the thing. Like,
and I agree.
They exalted this.
And I agree. And they went that route. And visually, it was amazing. The fight scenes, the calamity, the realism of it. So they basically took Man of Steel and said, "This is what it would look like in our world. This is
Superman
what. This is the damage. This is what. How many? These people will die. People will die. This is not a you can escape the building and then I can smash into the building type shit.
But that goes against everything Superman is.
And that,
Superman is super. He's supposed to prevent that.
exactly,
Not be the cause of it.
But that's and
So is that not the most realistic take?
yeah.
If he is so fucking super and he has all these feats, is that not a realistic take? Superman can prevent all that damage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not Superman's going to cause all that damage, trying to stop the world-ending damage.
And it's like my thing with again,
And then it's like, oh, we can't punish him because he's God.
he's God. Yeah,
He's God.
yeah, he's God.
What?
So, and that was my thing.
You what?
I had to push that button, and that was
That's crazy.
that was the thing with the film, and it's like,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so
like,
gross.
and it's like, bro, you know how all right, I'm gonna use this example because it'll make more common sense for a lot of people, because people are gonna throw that, oh, he's a god, so why would he bleed or do anything like that? When you take Goku and Vegeta and you have them fight, what happens? They're on the same, not same level, but DNA wise,
They're the same race.
they're the same race. So if if Krillin punches Goku, Goku won't bleed. But if Vegeta punches Goku, Goku will bleed. Why does that same concept not apply to when Zod and Kal-El fight each other?
Right.
There was no blood at all. You were essentially two human beings fighting each other. It's like if you and I were to get in a street fight with somebody else,
And no one's taking damage.
and no one's taking damage. Everybody else is dying, and the buildings are
But
getting
no
destroyed.
one's taking damage.
So it's like all this destruction that was happening
nothing.
was for no reason.
For nothing.
And it's like, oh, a neck snap at the end is what did it.
For nothing.
So we throw each other,
crazy.
in space, destroy Wayne's satellite, go down, smash it through
Level
the
skyscrapers, bro.
but there's not a single drip of blood. But then in the new Superman, in the trailer, oh,
And how do you beat him? You snap his neck in a bank. Dog, what are we doing?
But in the new Superman film that directed by James Gunn, Superman lands in the Arctic from the trailer with blood on him, and all of a sudden, oh, I don't like this because he's bleeding.
Right.
What does that mean?
That's spooky.
If anybody read the comic book, which I'm not going to say who Ultraman is until you watch the film, everybody knows who Ultraman is. Everybody
Right,
knows who
and it
Ultraman
makes sense.
And it makes sense.
If we're cut from the same cloth, you should damage me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like and that's kind of what annoyed me a little bit about Man of Steel. Like I said, good film, fight sequence is amazing, but it was just frustrating because it's like there's no weight to the fight.
There was no weight.
It's just everybody's collateral damage.
That's what I
The buildings are
saying.
collateral damage.
Everything was collateral damage.
Yeah.
That was the most selfish Superman I ever seen in my life.
For
Aside
sure.
from Superman rewinding time because one person died. Because one person died, you know. Then again, it is Lois. And then rewound time. What about everyone? What about my grandma? Superman, why can't you rewind time?
Yeah.
Save my grandma. How about save everybody?
Well, he did. He rewinded time, and instead of trying to get to Lois, he just went to the earthquake.
My question is,
He just went to the earthquake thing and then stopped it from breaking, and that saved everybody.
imagine if he kept going, would he disappear?
No, because he's outside of time.
How is he outside of time?
Because he's a fourth dimension. being.
Like
Mrs.
bro.
Pitt-
See,
Mrs.
that's what I mean. It's that whole God thing, bro. That's so lame.
If you can rewind, he
That's
didn't even
so
know. This is the crazy
lame.
thing too. He didn't even know he can rewind time. He just said, "I'm gonna try it,
Right.
see if it works.
Like at that point,
if it
I don't
does,
even know.
it is what it is.
Just get a nigga Toon Force.
It is
at
what
this
it
point.
is.
Just give him Toon Force.
Yeah. So again,
Just give him Toon Force.
So again, for what James Gunn was trying to accomplish, he accomplished it. That's why I like the movie, because even when in the film, he was trying to help a creature, couldn't, ended up whatever, and then he's like, "Oh, I guess I couldn't help the creature," but he understood that he wasn't able to help the creature, but he didn't say, "Oh, why did you do this?" It is what it is type shit, if you understand what I'm saying. So, but for what the film was, it was a good film. It's not all by means the best film in the world and all that. But I get what he was trying to capture when he brought the film, when he made the film.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
I liked it.
And
He did it. Superman had fun, even with, like, he took the villain seriously, but like he knew this wasn't the end of the fucking world.
Exactly.
It's like it was like a hijinks type of thing where he's like, man, the world thinks I'm bad. I gotta prove them wrong. Like, type shit.
Yeah,
like this
exactly.
is like an episode of Superman.
Exactly. Like
Lex act like it felt.
Mm-hmm. There was a weight.
Good.
Yeah. It felt, and then the people that were sitting behind us in the movie theater, it was even better. They're like, all you kept hearing them saying is, why do people hate this movie? This is a good movie. This is an awesome movie.
It was a good movie.
So I had fun.
But
it's a lighthearted film.
I love it.
Why do we need?
Right.
Oh, I know. I get it.
Like, and I seen like some threads and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
People talking about, oh man, my favorite part was when Superman realizes, oh, you can take damage. Yeah, fuck it. I'm about to start doing bullshit. Oh, you could take a punch. Yeah, bullshit now.
Yep.
We're just gonna start doing whatever now.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
we're gonna start doing whatever.
No, but that's the thing, and that's what I loved about the film. It captured the essence. It captured the essence of my childhood, and it literally showed you, okay, I'm watching Batman v Superman. I can't tell who's darker.
Who's darker? Do you bleed? You will. Oh my God! You can't take me in. You can't stop me. Ooh, brood, pain, darkness, gods among us. Oh.
And it was crazy because I remember the film where his mom's like, "You don't owe these people anything. You can do whatever.
You can do whatever you want." I'm like, "This is your mom. This is Mama Kent, bro.
Yeah.
This is Mama Kent saying, bro, just
do whatever the fuck you want. This what happens when your husband." Let me stop.
Make them kneel, Clark. What the fuck? God. Nah, that was crazy.
No, and that's
it's like every single movie after, and then of course, what was it? Batman V, where like he was resurrected or something.
Yeah. No,
what
Batman. It was the Justice League. It was actually the
Justice League. Yeah, where he was resurrected. I'm just like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like, what are we talking? Like, why is this nigga's not Jesus, bro?
But that's what I'm saying. And, again, I don't have an issue with Man of Steel, and that's the film they're comparing it to. They're not comparing it
to the rest of the no. I'm just talking about Man of Steel.
We're just talking about Man of Steel.
If that was my first introduction to Superman, and I was brand new, and you showed me Man of Steel, I'd be like, damn.
That nigga's killing
this
everybody.
Evil. Who did he save? What the fuck?
How many people died in Man?
Who did he save?
Let me Google this. Oh man,
that's crazy. He saved nobody in Man of Steel. Oh, there's actually a number tally.
Oh yeah. Hold on. We about to find. Estimated range from thousands to over 100,000 caused by the battle between Superman and General Zod.
That's crazy.
It's comparable to the aftermath of 20K nuclear explosions in the terms of physical damage, but without the radiation and thermal effect.
That's crazy.
That man murdered in the film a lot of people,
bro. That was crazy.
Just to take down the guy that took zero damage, which is why, like I said, when I was watching Justice League, and then of course the Snyder cut, and especially when Steppenwolf was fighting, when Superman was fighting Steppenwolf, I'm like, there ain't no point. It's a useless battle. Steppenwolf's in there messing up the Amazons, messing up the Atlanteans, messing up the people on land. But then Superman comes in, bah, bah, bah.
Right, like these little.
He's not even trying. Bah,
punches.
Bah, stay down, bro. I'm gonna cut you with my I-beam. And cut your horn with my I-beam. Bah. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? There was no weight to. Oh yes, yeah. Like when I was watching the Avengers. Yes.
Right. There was weight.
I'm on your left. Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Just the way they depicted him, it was they glazed that motherfucker, bro.
That's
Golly, they
That's
glazed
That's
fucking
fuck.
Man of Steel Superman,
That's
bro.
fun.
That was spooky. Like
Yeah. What happened?
No, I thought I saw. See, okay, that's what I did. All right, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So in terms of the film, I give the film an 8 out of 10. It was a good film. It was lighthearted. It introduced Superman. He's in his 30s, and then of course, it's showing you, and that's the thing. So it's like if you were to go to Gotham and you were to go to Metropolis, you can see the difference.
It's a difference. 90.
You can see the difference.
90.
Oh my God. I want to live here.
Right.
Yes, there's supernatural creatures, but I want to
No,
live here.
but that's awesome.
But that's what I'm saying.
And they incorporated the fact that, hey, there's other heroes in the film too.
Yep. Guy Gardner. Oh, bro, for Hawk Girl, James Gunn, you could have done way better than that, bro. All she did was
That was the point. That was the point, Jeff. Hawk Girl isn't originally a fucking hawk. She really was just
she's from
or was it Hawkman?
She's from Thamus. Is it Themyscira? No.
Okay, Hawkman.
No, I'm wrong. What's the name of Hawk Girl's planet? Hawk Girl's planet. What's the name of her planet? You should have put planet.
Right.
Yeah, she's part of the Justice League. Well, Hawkman was the OG, and then Hawk Girl came.
But Hawkman is an actual man.
Yeah, and then he found the wings. Yeah, there's different iterations.
Right, there's different iteration. Thanagar. She's Thanagar.
There you go. She's the Thanagarian. Yeah. So she's from Thanagar, and then
but I like that Hawk Girl.
But it was funny though. I
like that Hawk Girl.
It was funny though.
I like that Hawk Girl because it plays into this is a comic book movie.
Yes.
We need to go back to comic books.
Hey, Abby!
Abby! Yeah!
It's like I'm watching you on Abby's TV.
Abby's TV.
Yeah.
TV. Also,
She's
I
like,
have a new scary fascination. What, you been watching more ghost stories? You got more spooky stories? Did something spooky happen?
Yeah.
That's
but just to in conclusion, this just so we can move forward. It's like I said, I had no issue with the film. I don't know why they're comparing it. Where's Bruce?
That's what I'm saying. He's being thick over there.
Oh, okay.
He's being thick at a distance.
He's showing them cakes.
That's that far-sighted thickness.
Bruce.
That long-range thick.
Bruce showing them cakes.
That tele-thick.
his tail wagging.
Yeah, come here. Come on, chonk your way over here.
There you go. All up in the screen, bro.
Boy.
All up in the screen. He's like, look at my bat chest.
Who's a thickie? Hear that thud?
But no, yeah. Like I said, it was a good film for what he was trying to do, and he literally set up for the new DC universe. And I know he's gonna do a good job with it. Oh, he's like, yeah. Bruce, go lay on your bed. Go lay on your bed, buddy. He's like, don't look at me like that. He's not afraid of the camera anymore.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's still afraid of the fucking...
Oh, the lights and all that stuff like that. So, it was a good film. It reminded me of the 1996 Adventures of Superman, and it set up the premise that it needed to set. Like this, the world of Metropolis is lighthearted. When we cross over to whoever James Gunn chooses to be the new Batman.
Yo, Jimmy get the hoes, bro. Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, the crazy ones.
Yeah, he get the crazy ones though. But he get the wow, yo, Jimmy.
It's like Jimmy, can we go on the first date? All right, let me stop talking.
Oh, that's crazy, man. They really boosted my dog Jimmy, dog. That's
but
crazy.
like I said, it was a good film. I liked it. I can't wait for the next installment of it. And they're already doing the Green Lantern series. They already got they're doing not just Guy Gardner, but they're doing.
All right, will they appear in the film?
Yes, yeah, they will appear in the films because remember he's setting up the new Justice League.
Oh, can we get a Lantern Corps series?
They're already doing it. That's what he's doing. Yeah, I already said that. They already have behind the scene pictures of Hal.
Are we gonna get fucking what's his name? Red nigga?
But I don't know, Jeff.
Dog, come on, man.
The Rage Lantern.
Rage Lantern. What was it? Well, he had two. Cause remember, he had the green, and then
that was at the end. No, it was blue. Remember, he accepted Hope, and he only joined because his wife was
the Rage guy.
Yeah.
Mephisto.
Not Mephisto. Sinestro? Nah, bro. They took away one and gave him the other.
There was a point in time where he had both of them, though. Sinestro was rocking 2 rings, dog.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he was. Let me see. We gotta pull that up.
But no. What was your take on the film? Like, give me your perspective.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like the aesthetic, the retro future. It
works.
it felt like a comic book movie.
Yeah.
Like when like I said, there was funny comic book things.
We were laughing, bro.
Right. He
We were
didn't
laughing.
take himself seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he did what he could.
Uh-huh.
He didn't try to be God.
Uh-huh.
He didn't try to convince no one to blah blah blah.
Worship him.
Or
They
anything.
automatically knew he was going to come save him. Like he said, I want to do the right thing because I want to do the right thing, not because I follow government and all that stuff.
Right.
Like
He's
that.
what is it? Neutral good.
Yeah.
He is a neutral good character.
Mhm.
He is a neutral good character. He respects the laws, but only when people are not.
He didn't want people to die.
He didn't want people
To die. Yeah. And
That's
if
that's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Mhm.
Not one Superman said that.
No.
I don't want people to die.
Yeah. Not even Christopher Reeve, Brandon
I
Routh,
don't want people
Henry
to die.
Cavill.
Right.
Yeah. None of them. Yeah.
That's the one
None of them
thing he
said that.
said. He's like, I'm sorry, I'll have to break the
Man of Steel's like, I want more people to
Bro,
die.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's like, then they'll see how much they need me.
Oh,
what? That's crazy.
Oh man, and that's how come I had to compare the whole Dragon Ball Z to the Kryptonians, because I'm like, all right, if we're on the even playing field, there should be blood. There
That's what
should be
I'm
blood,
saying.
because essentially we're just two
Logic went out the window.
yeah,
bro.
it's essentially we're just two human beings fighting each other. There should be blood. I don't care what anybody says. That's not how that works.
Wasn't that crazy? Remember when he needed to recharge, so that nigga went up to space for like the sun crucifixion?
Oh yeah, yeah, like he was a deity. Yeah,
Like, come on,
like
bro.
when, yeah,
Like, get the fuck
when they
outta
hit
here, man.
when they try to hit Doomsday in Batman v Superman with the nuclear bomb, and it took out all the radiation out of him, and then he was in the sun. He stood like this, like he was Jesus, absorbed the sun, and then he came back down.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's spooky work. I don't know, man. It brings the question: if a super motherfucker pulled up on Earth,
We're fucked.
motherfuckers is from the Neo,
Yeah, before.
whatever it is. I
Oh,
bet you
yeah,
that.
fuck
I
that.
bet you they're gonna be quick to say it's Jesus, bro. I
Yeah.
promise you. They see something so crazy that they can't believe their eyes. They're like, yep, must be fucking.
Mm-hmm. But that's that again. That's
work. Fucking
the lines in
monkey
Man of
brains.
Steel were
Damn
amazing.
it.
The lines in Man of Steel were amazing. Like every villain line that Zod said were amazing.
No, that's facts. But that's what I'm saying. They were like existential shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? My people,
And that's the only thing that
the
sucked. too.
creator.
Like when you're watching, like when the machine was terraforming the Earth, and there's like zero hope. He's there, but you're looking the people in the eye, and they're like, "We're going to die."
we're gonna. Hey, I'm gonna fight this guy. I don't know if you're gonna make it though.
Yeah, you know, his machine's going, and you know,
I still gotta fight him.
Yeah.
So survive his gravity compressing fucking machine. You got this. I believe in you. See this? This is hope. I hope you don't get crushed. I hope you don't get crushed while I'm fighting this
that's
guy.
fucking wild.
Make sure you're not in the way as
Yeah.
I'm dragging him through these skyscrapers
and killing
and
you.
laser beaming everything. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm fighting for you guys.
Oh man,
What? Hope.
Yeah, you will embody.
I hope you
will
don't die,
embody
bro.
the symbol of hope.
That's crazy. I hope you don't die. That's crazy. That's crazy.
bruh. Oh man,
You
people are
what?
like, "Are you
That's
sure
crazy.
you trying to save us, bro?"
You know what's crazy, man? Bro, even the Hulk didn't cause that much damage when the fucking...
Nope. When the Scarlet Witch put the mind thing on him, and no, he didn't even cause that much damage. A couple people got hurt, a couple legs were broken, but he didn't murder 100,000 people.
Crazy word.
And then people are gonna be like, "Oh no, it wasn't Superman, it was Zod." No, nigga, it was. What does Goku do every time they're about
Take
to
him
fight?
off world.
Yeah.
Take him somewhere.
Instant transmission.
Instant
bitch.
transmission. Can't you hold your breath in space? Fight that nigga in space. Fight that nigga in space. Why was that not part of your fucking master plan? You could fly to the sun to heal, but you can't fight a nigga in space? Fuck you.
Oh my
Fuck you.
But so that's why I said
If he's so strong, why he just fly through the freaking gravity machines and destroy them internally?
so. That's why I think the comparison is ridiculous, because it's like it's not the same film. It's not the same movie. I don't care if you say Henry Cavill is my Superman, blah blah blah. Even him telling him that when he asked his advice on, what do I do to be Superman? Henry Cavill's like, I'm not going to give you advice because you have to create your own iteration of it.
Version.
Even he had respect for him and said, this is going to be your own version. I can't give you any advice because if I do, then you're going to try to copy me. Yeah, every actor always asks the next actor in line to play the character, how do I play Superman? It's like, no, you have to create your own vision of how to play Superman. I cannot tell you how to do it. And that's what he did, and that's what he envisioned Superman being, and that was perfect. I didn't have an issue with it. And I am not going to shit on Man of Steel because it was good, and I'm not going to shit on Superman because it was also good, the new film. But it's like to try to play this comparison game because it's not what you wanted. Like you wanted to keep the dark aesthetic theme of the character played by a previous person doesn't make any sense to me. And
it's good for what it was, and I'm glad it's there.
Exactly,
and it stays there, and it doesn't permeate throughout the entire.
Exactly, and a lot of people never look at it as how many multiverses are there. That's just one iteration of Superman. Like Kingdom Come Superman.
Man, Kingdom Come Superman 1 million. You got stop. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking? There's so many Supermans. I don't care. Yeah. Superman is Superman.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
Just if he's so damn super, why doesn't he just stop everything from happening?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can give me a bajillion gravity bench pressing black holes, punching holes in space time. I don't care.
Yeah. No, I feel it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Devouring suns. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
If he can do all this, why did so many people die?
Yeah. You
know,
because there was no care for humanity.
You know what I'm saying? You want to depict him as this deity, well, he should, be as benevolent as one.
But he's not.
He's not. And then but this one, he didn't tell me he was a god. He's like, I'm gonna save who I can, and I just don't want people to die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to watch the film and wait till the end when he confronts Lex to hear the speech that he gives.
Right. I liked it. I loved it. It was awesome. Snot! Yeah! Should be Superman, not Superman. Let's double back.
Did she write some other stuff?
CC says, I am watching. Okay. I also have a new scary fascination. Alopecia spooky stories. You watching balding horror stories?
I mean,
motherfuckers going bald?
Is it happening to you?
That's a spooky story. A reverse mohawk balding. Alopecia.
I don't have alopecia, by the way, guys. I'm just regular balding.
I'm kidding, CC. I know it's not alopecia. It's Appalachia.
She's her ADHD kicking in. You like.
I know it's Appalachia.
Oh man, what is it?
Spooky stories. I just watched a video on how a woman's nightmare brought her husband back. I think 1885 or 1890.
He was there.
Okay, I believe it. He was there. He is the husband.
Yep. He was there. Vic, we already know it was you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, man. But in conclusion, you like the film?
I like the film.
Yeah.
I like the film. I'm trying to take a new angle on digesting media and not really getting involved in the outside hype or the other influences. I want to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to consume reality without outside other people's opinions influencing mine.
So this is me. I am not just a movie lover. I'm not just a DC and Marvel nerd. I'm not just a anime lover. I actually read the comic books. So when you watch this film, that's what it reminds me of. There's some people who like a character but only know that character from films.
Right.
They don't deep dive.
I just like a good story.
What I'm saying is they don't deep dive into
their entire right. So I got you.
When you have this,
yeah, they're not doing this. They're not on that level. Yeah.
You see that? That's 100 comic book stories of Batman.
Greatest moments.
right there. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, not everyone's going to the movies on this type of level
But that's what I'm saying. Like
of
I
dedication,
have,
right?
yeah, 100 greatest moments highlighted from the history of The Dark Knight by Rob Greenberger. But you see what I'm saying? And I have another one down here too. So, and then of course we have shonen manga down here.
For sure.
We have Bleach manga right there. But and it's like that's why I'm not biased when it comes to new iteration of films that come out, no matter what reality, universe, or adaptation that it makes. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I like this film. No other Superman or no other Batman is my Batman because they changed him or they did this to this person and all that stuff like that. I love every iteration. You get what I'm saying? And it's like when I'm watching these movie reviewers, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You have a couple of statues in your background, but if I tell you to name a comic book or something like that, you can't even give me the name. And I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of these movie watchers. You're movie watchers.
I feel that.
And that's it. You get what I'm saying? You don't break it down.
But isn't that the general audience, though? Like, the general audience isn't going to know what the fuck we're talking
yeah,
about.
but
if it's a good story, it has to be a good story. Regardless of if they know the levels to what they're referencing.
But the general audience came up with the consensus. 93% of audiences gave it a fresh 100% stamp on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's a good story.
And it's a good story. And that's the general audience.
It's a good story.
Me, I'm a minority.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that loves comic books. Yeah. Like the people who sat behind us, they're like, I don't know why people keep saying they don't like this movie. It's a good movie. They know nothing, but they just know Superman is Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
Even that, but that's what I'm saying. Even me knowing all that I know, that's why like I can just tell you this is a good movie, even if I didn't know about Superman.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Which is why I could tell you why I didn't like Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it's because I know that much about Superman.
Yeah.
I can tell you the difference. But even the general audience wasn't really vibing with Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, yeah. Yeah, the general
It was so doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like
Superman.
Because they're watching this man that's supposed to be saving and protecting people destroy the entire city to stop one person that takes a neck snap to kill.
Right.
Which is insane.
That's crazy.
And there's no weight to it because none of them are bleeding. They're just punching each other.
They're just punching.
Willy-nilly.
Shockwave punches.
That's it.
That shit pissed me off.
I hate
that.
That was the annoying.
When I see that effect,
that was the annoying part of the entire fight.
When I see strong people fighting and
nothing
films,
happens,
and then I just see these stupid ass shockwave punches, that shit pisses me off. Because I'm like, if you are of equal strength, come on, man. What are we talking about?
That's a regular punch.
That's a regular punch. Sure, he's a little bit strong. That's like two people in two different weight classes fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yes, we are both. You're either stronger than me or I'm weaker than you.
Mm-hmm.
But my hits are going to land.
Yeah. So why is nothing happening?
It's not going to be like I'm punching, a steel fucking, wall or something. I don't know. I just hate that effect that's in movies when they show two strong people fighting.
Yeah.
That stupid shockwave bullshit.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And I think that's, and it's not the film comparison that bothers me the most. It's the people reviewing the film that don't know the in-depth comic book lores behind the film. We already know about the multiverse and how that works and how many different iterations there are. There's a darker version. There's a lighter version. There's the
absolute.
There's the all-star. There's the Superman. What was it when he sits in the sun for 10,000 years and comes back as a god? There's different iterations, but for you to take one and compare it to the other is completely it's misaligned to me. It's like you don't know who Superman is. You get what I'm saying? Even Angry Joe, my favorite game reviewer, he can separate the two. He's like, I love Superman, and he did. He's like, I like this movie. I can notice the good and the bad. And then he said the same thing with Man of Steel. He's like, I love Man of Steel. But Superman, we're always Superman to him. He does not separate them just like every Batman film. We never separate any of them. When they create a new one, we just watch it.
All right, Batman is Batman. Batman is Batman is Batman is Batman.
So that's my final thoughts.
This is a Batman that does Batman things from this version of
Mhm.
Batman, but
Yep.
it's still Batman.
Yeah, but we don't fight that or argue or get mad because they
Right.
changed them.
We're not going to see
again.
Batman dancing a jig
Yeah.
anytime soon,
Unless it's Brave and the Bold.
unless it's Brave and the. I don't even think that one.
Yeah, I know.
Batman does not eat
Nachos.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Like even in the goofiest versions.
Yeah, Justice League Unlimited. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna turn ourselves in, Bruce. You should turn yourself in too. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
We're gonna turn ourselves.
Oh
in.
man.
What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like Batman can be funny, but he's funny in the way Batman would be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Superman is awesome in the way that Superman is awesome. He doesn't have to take on this dark persona. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's why I think like the New 52 turned everyone into Batman.
Yeah. Everybody became dark.
Everyone became dark. The New 52.
Yeah, even to the point where
iteration,
Batman's like, "Oh yeah, you don't kill Clark," and then Clark stopped before he punched him in the
right.
face.
Why are you hesitating to murder someone, Clark? What does that even mean?
Yeah,
That would. I don't know, bro. Weird activity.
yeah.
Spooky
All right.
activity.
Comments?
Snot says that's a cute door. You know,
Where? What
Not
door?
anymore. I
What
saw
door?
it. No, whole door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door. What door?
Hold the.
What door are we cuting?
Oh no, it was that door.
Oh,
The Bruce Cam was on the door.
oh, look at that, them cheeks.
I'm dead.
All right, what's the next one saying?
Smoke says after the pod, y'all join my Discord real quick. It has to be quick, Smoke.
Yes, sir, because we have a lot of editing to do.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this week we're gonna go see Fantastic Four.
we also have an interview Thursday.
We also have an interview Thursday. Oh yeah, we're booked. We are literally booked the entire month of August.
August is going
That's
to be,
crazy.
August is gonna be nice, and we gotta get back into Triple T plays. I think.
You figured it out?
No.
I'm gonna start looking up on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking up because, like you said, our schedules don't align. So let me see what I can find. Hey, rhyme.
Bars.
Sensational.
So yeah. So I'll see what game I can find to at least
I
play.
still gotta finish BioShock. That's crazy
Yeah, I
work.
know. Yeah, but I'm saying
It's crazy
I
work.
see.
I'm sorry, Snot.
I'll see what game I can find just so I can play for the guys and the gals, just until we can. Look here, gents. Don't give me attitude.
70 lashes.
Sorry, Massa. We ain't gonna do that no more. Bring
Every time someone says
it down to 40, and we're good.
Lashes. I
Oh man,
think it was SpongeBob cutscene where he has like all the fucking
eyelashes. Oh, give me 60 lashes. And then his eyelashes are lashing. But no. So Thursday we're gonna go watch Fantastic Four. It's another Golden Age.
Golden Age or retro future? Well, Silver Age or Golden Age? I gotta clarify. Let me see.
Oh, she's Snot said, did we get a new capture card?
Oh, because the one that I had was acting up.
Yeah.
Is that the Golden Age?
Yep.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
It is. This is the Golden Age.
Technology is advanced, but they have old school.
They have that fucking Jetsons future.
future look. Yeah.
So if everything's gonna be set in Golden Age,
Snot also says, never rush an old man. He might shit himself. It's most like that's real shit. Respect your elders.
wait. So are we gonna get a new? I don't know. So
New everything. They're doing. Remember, it's not a reboot. It's a reset. That's what Kevin Feige said.
So we're done with the multiverse. Wrap it up.
No, this one is called.
Wrap it the fuck up.
No.
The Quantum Verse.
Nope. It's called this one. Remember, the last one was called the Infinite Saga, the Infinity Saga. This one's called the Multiverse Saga.
Why? Why?
Because that's what
So
he
is
said.
he gonna rewrite everything? So are we gonna get a new Cap? We're
Everything.
gonna get
Everything. New.
OG Iron Man. Can we get a fucking?
Oh yeah, like the old suit.
Yo, that'd be sick. That would be sick, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
He might shit himself.
Oh my god.
That's right.
But no, yeah, we watched 5 episodes of. We can end it off with this.
Love, Death, and
Yep, we watched 5
Robots.
episodes of Love, Death, and Robot. We'll finish the last 5 episodes and then we'll let you know what we thought of each episode. Couple ones were really good, really good.
We know the origin of the cats.
Yes, yeah.
The cats.
I love it. I love it. Every season they keep going back.
They go back where it's just like, how did the cats take over and then leave the robots behind? Oh man, but it makes sense though, right? If
No,
a
it does.
robot has access to the internet and AI, it could essentially scour the internet for all dog or animal language, and then develop a processing software to help it understand what an animal is saying.
Yeah.
And then essentially take orders from the
No,
animal.
you know what's so funny? They didn't put a limitation on the robot. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
why
I
didn't they
just
do that?
accessed the entire something grid and blah blah blah. I'm like, damn.
Right, that's true.
What did she say?
Can we get a new IP, bro? Do we really have to refilm a movie from less than a decade ago? That's the thing, right? I don't know, man.
From what
From
film?
Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Right, from Marvel.
Yeah.
We're really just getting rehashes of the same fucking movies.
Well, I think the only reason why it doesn't count is because Fox is the one that did it before the acquisition. Fox did the first 3 films: Four Stick, Silver Surfer, and the original. That was them. That was not Disney's Marvel. So Disney's like, let's get a crack at it so we can do it better. Same thing with Sony. Sony sucked at making, except for Tobey Maguire. Sony was not sucked. Sony was really bad at making films with multiple villains. So they're like, let's give it to Marvel. Marvel was successful with it. So they're like, all right, you gave us our 3 films. Let's put it back in our hands. You can't fuck this up. How can you fuck? We set you up so good. How do you fuck this up? We're gonna see.
Trying to be cheap. They're always trying to skim the budget.
Yeah.
That's why.
So now they're coming out with a brand new day. It's still by Marvel, but Sony is going to, pretend it's them. So
I don't know.
hopefully they don't mess that up. But I get the new IP thing. Like they're so. Oh, go ahead.
Snot says, the other ones were fine. The previous actors did fine. Can we move on, or do we really have to keep beating this dead horse? Smoke says 100 lashes for Alu not showing up.
Well, understand. The only reason why Fox kept remaking films is because they lose the IP every 8 years.
Right, so they have to put something out. It was
yes.
more of them being petty.
Yeah, they wanted to hold on to the IP.
Right.
Same thing with Spider-Man. They have to keep releasing it so they can extend their contract. So it's like if they release, so let's say like Homecoming, that's 8 years. Oh, we just added Far From Home plus another 8 years, so that's 16 years. Oh, we just added the last one. Oh, that's another 8 years. So that's basically why they keep coming out with films, because it extends the contract of how long they can keep the IP. That's the only reason why they're doing it, and that's what Sony's doing. They're like, oh, use him as much as you want, but we get to keep the IP. Because all
they did that with X-Men as well, too.
Yeah. So
that with X-Men. They did that with Four Stick. Did they also own Hulk?
Universal Studios owns
Universal Studios owns Hulk. Gotcha.
Yeah. But
Gotcha.
Zero lessons for Alu for getting
a good night's rest.
He's upset that Alu didn't show up.
Oh man.
That person's sleeping.
Alu's
sleeping. You gotta let that person sleep.
Shouts out Alu, brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully he sees.
But any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I'm excited for Thursday.
Yeah,
I hope
Thursday's
you guys
gonna
are
be
ready.
Awesome. Thursday's gonna be awesome. We're gonna save our movie review for Fantastic Four for Tuesday. So that's gonna be interesting. So, but I hope we clarified some of the things with the whole Superman, the controversy with Superman and Man of Steel, which it's not the hate that it's getting is not warranted. I don't think it's unnecessary.
I don't know. See, and here's what I don't want, right? Because you know how we got sick of woke shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid of an overcorrection of people just being absolute complete dick bags to be a dick bag.
You what?
Fuck you. Remember, empathy with fucking hands, bro.
Yeah.
Just because I'm nice doesn't mean I'll accept bullshit.
Bullshit,
bro.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree.
What the hell?
I agree.
Yeah, man, that's not how that fucking works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're sick of woke shit, but that doesn't mean be a piece of shit.
Shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I agree. I
Like,
agree.
There's a big fucking difference. And that Man of Steel was from that era where it was just
Yeah, 2013.
edgelord shit.
Yeah,
bro.
2013. Yeah.
You know how cringy that is, man?
Mhm.
It's fucking cringy. Edgelord shit. For what? What is the purpose?
For
What
no
is the
reason.
goal? To feel something? I swear if y'all hit me with that, I want to feel something. My life is so numb.
Oh man, I think
I wanna
that.
feel
But remember, that was also the era too where people.
I'd rather have people hate me.
Well, remember that was also the era where, even though people like when people got into like horrible accidents and stuff like that and stuff, calling 911, they would just pull out their phones and record. So I guess murdering hundreds of thousands in Metropolis is what.
Brain dead shit. Bro. That's
Snot
crazy.
Dog says, "Do you guys watch Invincible?"
Yeah!
yeah, we finished both seasons.
Absolutely. Yeah. 1,000 for not showing up now since Snot wants to defend him. That's crazy. Dang,
Oh,
Snot, you getting this man beat.
Yes.
Yes, Invincible's good.
Yes, watch the end with Conquest. Oh my god. An epic 30-minute fight with no interruptions unless you have the commercial version.
Unless you have commercials.
Unless you have commercials on Amazon Prime. But it's an epic 30-minute fight of destruction between Conquest and Invincible.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
He's like,
good.
all I'm gonna say is, I want you to resist. That's all I'm gonna say from the show, and you'll understand it once you watch it. It's good. It's
That's
really
crazy.
Good.
I want you
It's
to
good.
resist.
I want you to
That's
resist.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's
Yo.
crazy.
No, that is crazy, bro.
He's like, don't make this easy for me.
Yeah. He's like, come on. Is that the best you got? All right, let's stop. We're gonna ruin it for Snot.
That's spooky word.
Yep.
Snot said you gonna need a long whip. Absolutely.
All right. Any last thoughts, sir?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
I hope y'all ready for Thursday.
Y'all ready for this?
All right, Jeff. Take us home, sir.
Guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. If you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, One Word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. You have a good night, weekend, evening, and day, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Snot.
Snot says, I'm never ready for anything. But that was good. Good night. Good night, y'all. Good night, CC.
Good night, Smoke. Good night,
Smoke.
Abby.
Good night, Abby.
Good night, yeah. Thank you guys for showing up.
Good night, bots who popped up in our comment section.
Good night, Xander Flux _9300008.
That's crazy word. What's Iomegidian?
You what?
That's crazy. Dead internet theory, ain't it, though? Crazy word. Crazy word.
Crazy word.
See you soon, Smoke. We will see you in ASAP.
You gotta transition out first.
Yeah, I know. I just want to waste time. I miss these guys.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From black cans.
And I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you bag, it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. That's
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From black cans.
And I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you bag, it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. That's